Hello. We're going to do a training on the control. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory, so we're going to show you the modes. There's only 3 modes on the control. There's the single mode, the manual mode, and the automatic mode. The control is very simple, conversational, touch screen. The information it's looking for is only 3 things. One is the material thickness to set the blade gap, the back gauge dimension to set the part length, and the cut length so that it short strokes the machine to only the desired length. So with that said, we're going to show you how the modes work, and we're going to start with the manual mode.
Okay, manual operation, back gauge, moving in minus direction, pressing the minus button, moving in plus direction by pressing the plus button, and move it in rapid speed in plus direction or in minus direction. The both lower buttons are to set the cutting gap of the cutting blades. There's just one speed to move them. That's a manual mode.
And those are in, and that gap is in inches?
Both dimensions are right now an inch.
Okay, terrific. And then you just step on the pedal and stroke it when it's set. So that's the manual mode. The single stroke mode, touch the single button. Enter in the material thickness. Touch it and the keypad appears. And then the cutting length, which is your back gauge dimension. And then the length of the cut, which will determine the stroke length. Hit the start button. And step on the pedal. That's it. Now going in the automatic mode, you touch the automatic button, and it's asking you for a program. What program number? You enter a program that's not in there, and it asks you how many steps do you want to take? How many cuts? So 3 cuts. Enter the material thickness. And now it asks you the quantity, how many of those you want, and the width. And then the stroke length. So if you're shearing up a piece, you can have it long stroke the long sides and short stroke the short sides. And then you go to the next step in the program. How many of these sizes do you want? What's the back gauge dimension? What's the cutting length? And then go to the next position. How many cuts? What is the back gauge dimension under width? And then what is the cutting length? How far do you want the blade to cut across the material? And then go to the next step. Now at any time, you can hit the escape key and you can save the program. And now you're ready to run. And now the rest is stroking the pedal and material handling. And of course the control is simple. You know, power on, start the motor, stop the motor, emergency stop, and motor stop. And of course a lockout key. It has a shadow line lighting as well. It shows you how many strokes out of how many it's made. Counts your strokes for you. Right? It shows you the length. It shows you the cutting gap based on your material thickness. It shows you the quantity cut and the quantity remaining. And that's the operational aspect of the control. Gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have any further questions or need any assistance, please contact our service department and they will be more than happy to help you. Thank you.